If you're reading this, it's not by accident. Something far deeper than coincidence brought you here. Your future self, the one already living in full alignment, has been whispering through time, and now you're finally listening. This isn't random chance. It's a quantum appointment, scheduled long before you understood how. Pause. Breathe. In the quantum field, every possibility already exists. The version of you who is free and whole has been sending signs, gut feelings, synchronicities, moments like this. You answered the call. That's why you're here. The universe never wastes energy on the unaware. Your very awareness proves readiness. In this breath, your timeline shifts, not someday, but now. There was a moment, maybe recent or long past, when you stopped resisting reality and surrendered to the intelligence guiding it all. That wasn't failure. It was evolution. Your vibration moved from resistance to allowance, and instantly the field responded. Here's the truth. Consciousness doesn't just witness reality, it generates it. Every thought, emotion, and belief sends ripples through existence. When they align with who you are becoming, potential collapses into experience. Quantum shifting isn't struggle, it's remembrance. You're not building a new future. You're recognizing the one that's been calling to you all along. The version of you living your highest life already exists and is transmitting the codes to step into their world. Effort is outdated, alignment is the upgrade. The universe doesn't answer to want, it mirrors being. Beyond every story, you are already whole, already connected, already in tune with what you seek. The distance between who you think you are and who you truly are is dissolving. You're not passively observing life, you're selecting it moment by moment. Each time you choose awareness over autopilot, love over fear, you collapse a new reality into form. Your future self isn't just thriving, they're harmonized. They know life reflects inner state, not external control. Right now, your cells are reprogramming. Your nervous system is updating. This is biology meeting quantum truth. The real challenge was never outside, it was within. Are you ready to stop playing victim and rise as a conscious creator? To ask, how is this serving me? Instead of why is this happening? To give yourself permission, needing no approval. Your higher self has watched you choose growth over comfort, truth over ease. Every hardship prepared you for this transition, from living by default to living by design. Manifestation isn't about chasing outcomes. It's about calibrating your energy, aligning your frequency, and letting reality rearrange. That's why synchronicities appear, people shift, and perfect timing unfolds. The universe reflects your vibration, and you're right on time. Every pause was protection. Every delay, divine redirection. Your awakening couldn't come sooner. The you who could receive this didn't exist until now. Declare it. I am already living my future. This isn't wishful hope, it's quantum truth. You're choosing your timeline. The old you was always becoming. The new you simply is abundant, guided, whole. You expand, not shrink, to meet your purpose. Your future self no longer cares for judgment. They understand everyone mirrors their inner world. They live freely, not performing. And your awakening ripples outward. Your healing becomes silent medicine for others. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's presence. Not escaping problems, but meeting them from higher ground. Not controlling life, but flowing with it. Not demanding everything, but loving what comes. Trusting the intelligence behind it all. If this feels true, you've already tuned in. Subscribe not just to this channel, but to this frequency. We are a consciousness collective. Every awakened soul strengthens the whole. The future doesn't happen to you, it unfolds through you. Your highest self has been waiting for this exact moment, for you to remember, you are not a spectator. You are a co-creator. Consciousness is your ultimate Tekken. They stopped searching for signs outside themselves, because they became the sign. You are the answer to your own prayers, the miracle you've been chasing, the love you've been looking for. Not through earning it, but by finally ceasing to deny your truth. Your future self is simply you, stripped of the illusion that you're anything less than divine. That resistance you feel? It's only the remnants of an old timeline dissolving. It no longer holds power. You've seen beyond it. You are not your circumstances. You are the consciousness containing them. You are not your thoughts. You are the space they travel through. You are not your emotions. You are the calm beneath their waves. This new reality flows with ease, not because life is simple, but because you meet it differently. From wisdom, not worry. From trust, not tension. From love, not lack. Your future self moves through life like a seasoned sailor, not fighting the wind, but guiding the sails with mastery. They understand that what you resist endures and what you embrace evolves. Life doesn't happen to them, it unfolds for them. They want you to feel it too. It's safe to be powerful, to be visible, to succeed, to love fully. The old stories weren't yours. They were inherited programs ready for deletion. Now you update your code. The field responds to clarity. The clearer you become about who you are beyond conditioning, the more reality rearranges itself to reflect that truth. As alignment deepens, life accelerates toward your highest good. In this new timeline, synchronicity isn't rare. It's natural. Your future self reads the universe like fluent language because their awareness is attuned. Think of reality like radio waves. All frequencies play at once, but you hear the one you're tuned to. Your future self mastered tuning to their highest potential, and now they're teaching you the same frequency. That's why time feels different. It's no longer linear. They exist in the eternal present, where all you'll ever need already resides. Past, present, and future collapse into a single point of power, now. Desire isn't longing, it's remembering. Every ache is a memory of something already real in another layer of you. You never crave the impossible. You crave what's inevitable once you align with its frequency. That pull in your heart? It's your soul recalling a truth it already knows. You and your future self are quantumly entwined. When you shift, they shift. Their wisdom flows to you like downloads from a version that's already arrived. Your brain doesn't create consciousness. It receives it, like an antenna translating infinite potential into experience. Meditation isn't escape. It's advanced technology. Stillness is how you rewire to receive higher frequencies. You're not retreating. You're tuning to the reality where your highest self thrives. Emotion isn't weakness. It's creative electricity. Joy attracts joy. Gratitude multiplies itself. Love generates more love, not as a reward, but as a reflection of where attention flows. Consciousness amplifies what it focuses on with feeling. Your future self doesn't suppress emotion. They collaborate with it. Fear isn't the enemy. It's feedback, showing where focus drifted so they gently redirect toward alignment. Emotions become allies. This is quantum coherence, when thought, feeling, belief, and action resonate as one wave the universe must echo. But when the mind says, I want abundance, while the heart whispers, I don't deserve it, interference blocks creation. True manifestation flows only when your entire being sings the same truth. Challenges don't disappear, they transform. Your future self meets them as invitations. Who will I be now, fear or love? Change, loss, uncertainty, they still come. But from presence, they become gateways to mastery. Relationships evolve too. Everyone mirrors your vibration. Not because you control them, but because energy attracts resonance. As your frequency rises, people either elevate with you or make room for those who do. They love others as they are while honoring their own expansion. Real transformation starts within. You can't awaken another, but you can embody light that makes awakening possible. Your future self lives by quantum faith. They don't need to know how, only that it will. Not blind hope, but trust born of experience. When consciousness is clear, the universe gets creative. So they stopped worrying about the how and focused on the what and why. Healing isn't fixing brokenness. It's remembering you were never broken. Painful experiences may remain, but their meaning changes. Your future self looks back and smiles. Gratitude, pure and deep. Not because the pain was pleasant, but because their consciousness turned it into wisdom. This is quantum alchemy, pain transmuted into compassion, limitation expanded into freedom. They don't heal the past. They embody such wholeness in the present that the past reorganizes itself. Live from love, and unworthiness dissolves. Live from abundance, and lack evaporates. True service isn't about fixing others. It's about being so whole that your presence reminds them of their own completeness. Real impact flows from frequency, not force. Aligned action springs from aligned being, and that's why they never burn out. They understand you can guide only as far as you've gone. You can hold healing only as deeply as you've allowed it within yourself. This isn't selfish, it's energetic truth. You cannot broadcast a frequency you aren't embodying. Scarcity isn't absence of resources. It's the belief that I am not enough. Abundance isn't possession, it's presence. When you know yourself as limitless creativity, external prosperity flows naturally because you stop blocking it with self-doubt. They don't chase money. They magnetize value. They serve, create, solve, and share authentically. The universe itself is abundance. Lack exists only in separation. And abundance isn't just material. It's emotional, mental, spiritual. They give love freely without rationing joy. Their thoughts expand rather than contract. Their spirit lives connected to source, never exiled from it. Declare it. I am already living my future. This isn't positive thinking, it's quantum mechanics. You are collapsing the reality you've chosen. Forgiveness isn't excusing harm, it's liberation. Resentment ties you to what you wish to outgrow. Forgiveness frees your energy to move forward. Your future self has forgiven everyone, including themselves, for acting from unawareness, for the human choices that brought pain. Because self-forgiveness isn't optional, it's essential for coherence. You can't hate yourself into healing. You love yourself into evolution. Creativity isn't something you do. It's what you are. You are consciousness expressing itself through art, conversation, work, and wonder. Every thought, emotion, and choice sculpts reality. Work becomes play. Relationships become co-creation. Even small routines turn sacred through presence. They stopped creating alone and began channeling from the collective field, becoming vessels for the intelligence that wants to express through them. Inspiration flows effortlessly now because they stopped seeking credit and started taking responsibility. To receive clearly, to express authentically. Presence is their anchor, not just being in the moment, but being the moment. When truly present, you don't observe life, you are life unfolding. All power exists here, not in memory, not in fantasy. Healing, creation, transformation, everything happens in this breath. They no longer dwell in old narratives. They live as who they are now. Yes, they still forget, but their return to presence is gentle. It's not a task, it's their default. Purpose isn't found, it's embodied. It's not a career. It's a frequency, the unique current through which consciousness flows as you. To love as only you can, to create as only you can. This realization freed them from the pressure to fix the world. Being fully, authentically you, even in ordinary moments, is enough. Your expression matters. They serve from overflow, not obligation. From the knowing that serving others is serving the self, and serving the self is serving the whole. Intuition is their compass now. They can tell fear from wisdom, ego from soul. It rarely shouts, it whispers. A subtle pull toward ease, a quiet nudge away from misalignment. That's quantum intelligence, your future self guiding your present awareness. The more you trust it, the louder it speaks through stillness. They've mastered quantum timing. Everything unfolds in perfect sequence. Forced action creates resistance. Aligned action generates flow. Patience isn't waiting, it's active trust. They've stopped pushing rivers and instead learned to move with the current that already knows the way. Now they move with the current of life instead of against it. Action flows from alignment, never from force. They act when it feels true, rest when the body whispers pause. Both are sacred expressions of balance. If these words resonate, you're already tuned to this frequency. Welcome to the field of aligned beings, where each of us amplifies the whole. Your future self understands. Every challenge was preparation, never punishment. Consciousness evolves through contrast. Every moment you chose love over fear, trust over doubt. You strengthened the coherence that allows this present clarity. From despair, they forged resilience. From mistakes, wisdom. From pain, compassion. Nothing was wasted. Every moment sculpted their capacity to hold more abundance, more love, more power. They feel no regret, only reverence for everything served. They are not perfect. They still meet fear, doubt, and grief. But they face them from presence, not panic, from fullness, not lack. Enlightenment isn't about floating above life. It's about letting the sacred shine through your humanness. They didn't escape the world. They embodied the divine within it. They've mastered the art of allowing, understanding that what you fight persists and what you embrace transforms. This isn't passivity, it's peaceful power. When life shifts, they ask, what is this teaching me? How can I flow with this change? That simple shift turns victimhood into conscious mastery. Watch this each morning for a week and feel your frequency recalibrate. Share it with someone whose soul this message calls to. When awareness expands, it ripples through everyone it touches. Comment one word, the energy you're embodying now. Not who you were, but who you are becoming. Let it be your signal to the field. Your future self isn't distant. They live in your awareness this very moment. The part of you that recognizes truth, expands when aligned, and knows without needing proof. They are you without doubt, without the illusion of separation, without the forgetting that you are pure love. If you're still reading this, you've already passed the test. You've unlocked the next timeline simply by listening. You're living your future now in this exact breath. That version you were chasing was never out there. They were always within you, waiting for you to stop seeking and start seeing. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. In this awareness, in this choice to live as the radiant being you already are, your future self isn't urging you to awaken. They're celebrating because you finally have. And here's the final truth. The quantum field responds most powerfully to one core frequency, the single key that amplifies all alignment and accelerates manifestation beyond imagination. Discover it, and watch reality reshape itself around your purest intentions with a grace, speed, and clarity that defy logic. That key is simple, eternal, and within you. It is love. Always love.